Hi, I'm Jowett. I'm the chef of Holy Fook restaurant in Hong Kong, and today I'm gonna make my lamb neck char siu. Okay, so this lamb neck char siu is inspired by the Cantonese pork char siu, but instead we're gonna use lamb neck fillet. Okay, if you can't find lamb neck fillet, I think a good substitution would be you can take a lamb rack and take it off the bone whole, or you can use lamb rump, which is also a really nice part. Okay, so what we're going to do here, okay, this is 2 pieces of lamb neck, about 250 grams or so. Okay, we're going to marinate this in a dry cure. So in this dry cure, there is salt, sugar, 5 spice, the dairy, and a bit of mushroom powder. Okay, so we're just gonna marinate this, right? You want to cover this generously and massage it into the lamb. Okay? This is the first step to getting the first layer of flavor into this. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cook this twice. First cooking is gonna be sous vide. Okay. We're gonna use the backpack machine to cook this under vacuum. So what this does is cooking it at a low temperature for a longer period of time is a really nice way to preserve the tenderness of this cut. Okay, this goes in the bag. I want to set it on the highest setting for vacuum, so extracting as much air out of this. I've got my back-bagged lamb neck fillet cured for 1 hour. Okay, so this process is sort of kickstart the marination. Okay, then we're gonna cook this in the oven for 1 hour at 56 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on the setting of sous vide cooking, right? Turn the temperature to 56 degrees. Okay. I'll put a timer on for 1 hour. Okay, so while that's cooking, I'm gonna make the sauce and the marinade. Okay, so we got some garlic. Okay, so finely chop some garlic. And I'll also slice some garlic, okay? That's gonna go with the fried garlic garnish that will go on top. In a pot here, I'm gonna saute some garlic with a bit of oil. I will add, okay, some cracked black pepper until it's really fragrant, okay? Then, I'm gonna add Chinese cooking wine. Okay. In here is hoisin sauce and ground bean sauce, which is mo si zheng. So that goes in. You want to bring it to a simmer for about 5 minutes. I'll also add a touch of water, maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons. Let it simmer, right? If you smell this, it's really fragrant. Okay, now this has been simmering for 5 minutes, okay? At the very end, I'm just gonna add sesame oil, okay? Turn the heat off, and that's it. This is done. So this is gonna be used as a base, as well as the next step of marination once the lamb finishes cooking. That sauce is done, I'm gonna prepare for the garnish, okay? The garnish is just fried crispy garlic, really simple. So the oil goes in a sauce pot. You want a generous amount of oil. I'm using corn oil here. So this goes in cold, and then the garlic that I sliced earlier, that's gonna go in. So now I have the crispy garlic ready. I have the base ready. Now we're just waiting for the lamb to cook. So now this has been cooking for an hour, okay? The next step, we're gonna marinate in the wet marinade for 2 hours, okay? You want to really massage it so it really absorbs all the wet marinade. Okay, now this is marinating for 2 hours now, okay? Now we're ready to cook. Okay, I'm gonna put this on a baking tray. Okay, so we're gonna set this oven on grill. Okay, I just want the top elements to be on. That's gonna go in for 220 degrees. I didn't have a pastry brush at home, but I found some rosemary. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but rosemary and lamb are friends, so I'm just gonna use this as like a brush. Okay, that's gonna go in. So I want to put this on the top shelf, close to the element, so really intense heat. And I'm going to take it out every few minutes to give it a round of basting, just to make sure it's not burning or anything, it's caramelizing well. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So I'm going to take this out now, flip it around, and then keep basting, okay? That's gonna go in for a couple more minutes. In the meantime, I can get the plate set up, ready, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna serve this with Korean sesame leaf. So in Korean barbecue, they often eat barbecue meats like a sam, whether we wrap it in lettuce, whether if they wrap it in herbs and some kimchi. So this is taking that inspiration. It's sort of peppery, sesame, toasted sesame flavor. You can probably use shiso as well, or lettuce if you have. But you can find this at Korean shops. It's gonna go like that. The second time, you want to reheat this to internal temperature about 60 degrees. So it's warm inside, okay? Now I'm gonna carve this. Finish off with a bit of crispy garlic on top. Okay, so this is the lamb neck char siu with crispy garlic and Korean sesame leaves.